Hi, I'm Andrea Lancaster, also known as Andrea Lancaster Earth Alchemy on Facebook, where I have an open page and I also have a subscription academy. So let's have a look. So we are in the first week of April. You may have realised that there's a lot of big transitional energy this April. You may be feeling excited, apprehensive, wondering, there's lots of people are feeling really quite anxious at the moment, and it is the energy. It is the energy of the way the planets are lining up. It is the energy of the Schumann resonance, the solar flares, the background radiation, which I always talk about. I always say it's always, it's that. And, Pluto's gone into Aquarius, and Saturn is in Pisces, and there's a whole load of different things going on. So it's causing a lot of this kind of, I would say, worldwide anxiety. And I'm not even talking about what you would see playing out on the planned and staged global media, pumping out what they want to tell you. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about just generally within and around you, that you may be feeling anxious or, apprehensive about things. You might not even understand why. Well, it's these energies. It will get better when we get into May, but April is that kind of realizing we are in something else now energetically. We're in a higher vibration, and this is the new world there. This is new earth sort of thing there, right in front of us now. And it's exciting, but it's when, like, ooh, it's your first day at school or something like that. It's that nervousness. There's that kind of energy around. So if you are feeling like that, that's why. So anyway, I'm going to shuffle the tarot cards and see what this week has to bring for you. Spirit's talking about an uprising energy. Yes, there's uprisings in France and places, and even we're seeing marches in London this weekend that were about the so-called smart cities and 15-minute cities. There was marches about them, and fuel crisis and everything like that. You don't see it on normal media channels, but there were. But anyway, there's a lot going on, but there is an uprising energy. Okay. But with that, I want to say it may come along irritation. So you may feel angry or irritated. We are in Aries as well, by the way, which is ruled, by Mars. But it's this energy. It's not because there's actually a reason to be angry. It's just, it triggers things, So anyway, let's have a look at the energy for this week. Wow, okay, so we have the High Priestess. It's a major arcana card. We have the Four of Swords and the Sun. Two major arcana cards. That shows you how massive the energy is and how influential it is. So we'll start with High Priestess. The High Priestess is a woman who is knowledgeable, self-assured, and uses and fully integrates her instincts, her higher knowledge, her connection with her higher self, her gut instincts. She goes with her instincts. She listens to what her higher self tells her rather than listening to others. So if somebody's telling her one thing but her gut instinct or higher self is telling her another, she is wise enough to go with her gut instinct. And this is very important this week, in trusting your intuition and trusting. So somebody might say something to you this week, or something might appear a certain way, but what you need to do is listen to your guides, your highest self, your gut instinct that may well be telling you things are not as they seem. Step back from this and go inward and listen, and that's what your biggest strength is going to be this week. Also, this is a rise and an increase in people's awareness. So people who normally would say they're not aware are really definitely going to start to maybe see things, hear things, start to be curious about maybe the fact that there is life after death, that life goes on, it's eternal, that there's more hidden knowledge, which is hidden by, well, you know who it's hidden by, the parasites. But it's more about knowing there's more to life than this, trusting that there is more to the universe. It's that unity consciousness that people are now, without realising it, maybe starting to tap into a little bit. But trust your instincts, trust yourself, your mediumship, your gifts, your, psychic awareness. Trust all of this right now, especially this week. Trust about when you need to rest and when it's okay to proceed. So if you feel, oh, I need to rest, acknowledge that and rest, because you've been through a bumpy ride. It's a massive transitional year, but this month is a big transitional year, so you may need to rest, and if that's what you need to do, do it. It's also a time of where people, obviously we've gone into sort of Easter coming up, Good Friday traditionally, this Friday coming, and so it's a time when people go away and eat, whether it's abroad or whether it's in this country, in the UK, people take time off and to be with their family or to have fun. So this is a time of being able to engage with yourself, and if you need to relax and rest, do so. Definitely make sure you listen to your body, because health is important. Now, the sun does represent health, but it also represents happiness. So if you listen to your gut instincts and your body, and you do what your higher self is telling you, and listen to your body that needs to relax, rest, etc., you will have a lovely time this week. You will really, really benefit and feel a lot happier, rather than going against the tide. Go with the tide, as in you listening to you, not listening to all the external stuff and chatter and everything. You will ride out this week in a much happier way. Oh my goodness, and we've got the Magician, the Alchemist, which is saying you have everything that you need to have a fantastic start to April, and it's a very strong start. If you do listen, it's going to pay dividends. If you listen to yourself now, it's going to pay massive dividends, and it's going to pay off throughout April. If you don't, then you're probably going to end up feeling really ill and poorly and exhausted, because you're going against the energy and you're going against your instincts, you're going against your higher self. So therefore your problems will crop up. If you don't, it's going to be a much easier, smoother ride, and it's going to pay off beautifully for you with success and happiness if you trust your higher self, engage your abilities, your gifts, your psychic ability, your mediumship, your whatever it is, and you listen to your guides and your higher self, it's really going to pay off massively this week, but it sets you up for the rest of the month. So they are really brilliant cards there. And what I'm going to do is just pull you a card for the rest of the month. I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to pull an Archangel card for you for the rest of the month. So let's have a look. So while I'm just shuffling these, just down there, there's a subscribe button. If you haven't already subscribed, I would be over the moon if you do. I do take notice. Please make a comment, say hello. I always reply. And please share, because these messages are free. And so hopefully they'll help a lot more people there if you share. I would be really grateful if you did, and it would get the word out for more people who really need to hear this message. But subscribe as well. It's normally like over this way. There's a box that says subscribe. All that means is you get notifications when I've got a new video on, that's all. Doesn't mean I pester you. Okay, let's have a look. Which Archangel is supporting this month? Haniel. Love. Inner beauty and manifestation. So manifesting what you want. So potentially that could be a new job, it could be money, it could be a new relationship, friends, opportunities. Really, really positive card. And look at how she has hold of Mother Earth there. So she's supporting and helping the beautiful Gaia, Mother Earth. And we all should be sending love and healing to Mother Earth to help her on her journey as well. So you can see how lovely. I'm just trying to get it out of there. That's a good one. That's who's supporting this month. So how beautiful is that? Archangel Haniel. Very nice. Okay, so I hope those cards have helped. We really need to get out of our own way, Spirit is saying, this month, and not give in to slight irritations or anything. We need to think before we speak, and we need to think about why we're feeling irritated or anxious. It is the energy, not necessarily the people around us. I mean, I can't guarantee you haven't got irritating, annoying people around you, but you know what I mean. But generally speaking, if you listen to your higher self, it's going to make it a much easier month, and it's going to make manifesting a lot easier as well. So whatever it is you're wanting to manifest, this month is a really good month to manifest. So get going, people, and I will see you with a short video this week as well. I know I haven't had any short videos for 2 weeks, but I have been crazy busy with various things. So anyway, thank you. Remember to subscribe and share, please. I really appreciate it. And say hi, comment, and I will reply. Namaste, blessed be. Thank you, everyone.